In fact, the biggest Manchester United supporters club outside Manchester is based here. I've set up a football school on the island to help teach young kids the basics of the game. But football's not the only reason that I come to Malta. I've been coming here for 10 years and treat this as my second home. Over 1 million people a year come to Malta, many of them from the UK. They come for the climate, the water sports and the hospitality of the people. The best way to see an island is on personal recommendation. Here we have a great view from the Upper Baraka Gardens, over there where Gladiator was filmed, the three cities and downtown for a bit of shopping. The capital of Valletta has more than a hint of England about the place, and not just because English is one of the 2 official languages. This is Parliament Square, and down here we've got great shopping, and the best thing about Malta is its people, and you can sit here and have a coffee and watch them go by. Cafe culture is big in Malta. My advice is to head for Republic Street. Jewellery and glassware are good buys, but take a tip from me. Get downtown before 1 o'clock when everyone disappears for lunch, a siesta or both. The British influence is everywhere. Red pillar boxes and telephone boxes are all around town. And when it comes to football, Man United aren't the only club with fans here. One of the great things about this island is that it's cheap and easy to get around. The 50s style charabancs and the horse-drawn carriages. There's also a ferry service that travels between the islands. Malta is completely littered with churches, and this one here, believe it or not, has the 4th largest dome in Europe. And during the Second World War, a bomb fell through the roof and didn't explode. This is the medieval city of Mdina, the best tourist attraction in Malta, also known as the Silent City, and has the best view of the island. Mdina is quite different from the hustle and bustle of Valletta. I think the food in Malta is fantastic. There are a large selection of really good restaurants where a 3-course meal will cost around £12. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. The main beaches are on the north of the island, where you'll find some of the clearest waters in the Med. And if you ask me, the best way to explore the island is from the sea.
Hi Gary, this is the Blue Lagoon, which is, as you can see, very, very pretty. It's very popular with visitors and also the local people.
It's also the ideal opportunity for me to catch up with one of my favourite hobbies, jet skiing. One of the main attractions for me when I'm in Malta is that there are always plenty of friends to catch up with. Gozo is only a half-an-hour ferry ride from Malta. It's quieter and completely unspoilt. Every village has its own festa. There are hundreds going on throughout the summer, and if you want to experience the local culture, you've got to go. Whether you prefer your nightlife traditional or modern, you'll find it here. St Julian's is the place to be, and it's just a stone's throw from Malta's clubbing hotspot, Patcherville. Entry costs range from around £5 down to nothing at all. Drinks are cheap, and for me, it's a great night out. So what's my advice for a great holiday in Malta? Top tips: great food, especially the seafood and pasta. Make sure you try the local beer and the local wine. Good shopping, but mid-afternoon closing. Do your research and make sure you know when the local festivals are on. For great nightlife, St Julian's Patcherville is a must. For a quieter break, visit Gozo or Camino. Malta has got some of the clearest waters in the Med for water sports and diving.
Gary took us to the